You think you know me?
And the opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 241 pounds, Edge.
Welcome to a sold-out SmackDown from San Antonio, Texas. Do we have an exciting show for you tonight?
Oh, I'm telling you, I can't wait for the action to start. Just listen to these fans. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum, Taz.
Here's the reversal, Cole.
Porchill's somewhat unconventional style comes from the fact that he's descended from pirates. In fact, he claims the legendary Blackbeard is one of his ancestors.
I hate to knock this dude's family.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in, it usually means that they ain't got much left. I think Benoit might have lost a step or two when he took that little vacation from SmackDown. You know what I'm saying?
What a submission maneuver. You must be familiar with this one, Taz.
Yeah, I've been on both sides of it, Cole. That's the truth. And let me tell you, it's better to give than receive. Man, as a point, this is just dumb, Cole. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree, Taz. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
Oh, man, these fans are fired up now.
They sure are. And there's the reversal.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
Wow, great reversal.
This could be the finisher right here.
That'll knock the fight right out of your opponent. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too.
He's going for the cover, Cole.
He anticipated that move perfectly. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? That reversal.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
Man, you talk about about superstars and we ain't got an ounce of quit it. Oh, man, this is just about the last hold you want to find yourself in.
I can imagine. Just look at the pressure being applied here. Look at these superstars, Taz. This can't go on much longer. Oh, my. The submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. I've been locked in this hole before, and it hurts even worse than it looks.
I can't even imagine the amount of pain that this hold must inflict on any superstar who winds up in it. Wow, listen to that chant, Taz.
I'll tell you what, if you've got the crowd on your side or against you...
And there's the submission hold. What a deadly maneuver this is.
Not kidding, Cole. So Birchall's supposed to be a pirate, right? Please.
Wow, that was pretty bad. Even for you, partner.
Hey, give me a break. Who you got to work with here? That was a textbook reversal. It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight.
I don't know what's more uncomfortable, watching this or experiencing it.
I think maybe experiencing it? Come on, Cole, wake up. Chris Benoit, a great technical wrestler, no doubt about it, I'm telling you.
He's going for the pin. The referee's hand was coming down for a 3 count.
Whoa! I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
That's their right, Taz. They paid for their tickets after all. Each of these
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz. And he's feeding off that energy right now.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a...
Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
You keep telling yourself that, bro. One thing I learned in my career is that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Lashley's got to be careful. He might learn that the hard way tonight.
These fans have certainly rallied around Bobby. Look at this. He's using the ring itself as a weapon.
And that's a great way to put a hurting on your opponent in a big way. You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth between Raw and SmackDown more than he's 3 seconds away from a win. Oh, man, I can't believe that wasn't 3. You just don't see action like this every day, Cole.
Submission hold locked in. We may see a tap out right here.
And even if you can't make your opponent tap out, this will take a lot of fight out of him.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
Yeah, and you can't let that break your focus. But that's easier said than done. Here's the pin. This could be it. I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys. But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's exactly what they've got in mind.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself.
match like this makes me proud to be part of this couple.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you ain't gonna see athletes like this anywhere else.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world, and this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best. Lashley's made a name for himself doing exactly that, Taz, and I don't see that changing anytime soon.
Lashley just needs to stay focused and take care of business right now in that ring. Man, I don't feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't. And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? Who cares what they think? All he's doing here is giving his opponent a chance to recover.
It sounds like, oh my, we've seen this move end many a match in the past.
Match? That's the kind of move that ends careers, Cole. He's been looking for that all match, Cole, and now he's taking advantage.
Come on, partner, taking advantage is a wrap.
Whoa, easy there, pal. I'm not looking for a fight. I've got everything I need to beat you right here in my hand.
What are you talking about? You know you couldn't beat me on your best day.
You're already beat, pal. It specifically says right here in my Royal Rumble contract that the contract is fully notarized, binding, and non-transferable.
Okay, so what does that mean?
It means that Teddy Long had no legal right to give you my Royal Rumble spot. So I just want to thank you for all the hard work you put in to try and improve my Royal Rumble entry number.
Well, look who agreed to show up tonight without his entire legal team. I guess he's going to actually try and earn his place in the Royal Rumble after all.
Jeez, Cole, you're being a little hard on him, man. I mean, think about it for just 1 second. Teddy Long put him in a tough spot.
You want to talk about fair? He got a Royal Rumble number by random draw just like everybody else in the locker room fair and square. Remember, it was his own complaining that got him in this mess in the first place.
You think you know me?
I've got a lot of respect for this man, Taz. He didn't have to accept this match and risk his entry number at all. I mean, Teddy Long is right about the slow wheels of justice. There's no way he could have legally lost his Royal Rumble entry before this Sunday.
Yeah, who knows? He's going to have the victory overturned if he had won the Royal Rumble, Cole. I saw that report on WWE.com. He's got...
Good evening to our fans from Vancouver, British Columbia. Michael Cole and Taz at ringside, and what a show we've got for you tonight. Hey, partner?
Hey, Cole, it's pretty funny you said, hey. You know, like the Canadians, they always go, hey. You know, hey,
What can I say, Taz? The enthusiasm of these Vancouver fans is contagious. I can't remember the last time I saw a crowd this pumped up for SmackDown action. He saw that one coming. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
that's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponent think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get.
These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is going to have their hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
I like JBL's style, Cole. He sets a goal for himself, he tells you exactly what he's going to do, and he goes right out there and he does it.
Yeah, JBL talks a great game, Taz, but when it comes time to put up or shut up, it seems like he always gets someone else to do his dirty work for him.
Come on, girl pants. I think we're forgetting that JBL held the WWE title for 9 months. That's right, 9 months, and what a title reign it was.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
No surprise there, Cole. A WWE fan made his opponent look like a punk with that counter. You know, Cole, I'd ask you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret I respect superstars who stick within the rules and show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole, I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself and pick up the win. Wow, now that one's not in the rule book. But you know what they say, it's not a crime if you don't...
Oh my! I think someone's just been busted open!
Look at all that blood. These WWE fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see superstars compete in a match, not beat each other to a bloody pulp.
Oh, I think these fans have got a little something they want to share with us.
If they're right, Taz, they paid for their tickets after. Oh no! The referee is down! What's going to happen now?
Anything and everything, Cole. No referees. No. Here he goes. He's going for it.
And he got all of it! Textbook execution! I think that if one of these superstars successfully executes their finishing move, this one is over.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. Whenever I locked into Taz mission, that was it. End of story. It was over.
I think you're developing a selective memory in your old age, partner. This is not a fight that either superstar can afford to lose.
He dodged that bullet. I love hearing the crowd come alive, even when I don't exactly agree with what they're saying.
Me too. And I do agree with what they're saying, Taz. JBL has every advantage you could possibly ask for in his life. Money, talent, fame, and a natural drive to succeed. And I think that's why it's so disappointing to see him act the way he does.
What are you talking about, Cole? Everything JBL does, he does for the WWE fans. He's rich enough that he doesn't even have to put his body on the line night after night. He does it because he's a man of the people.
Oh, please. He does it because the rush he gets from performing for thousands of WWE fans is something that money can't buy. JBL's on an ego trip. It's as simple as that.
That's it.
Both of these superstars are determined to stay on the ladder.
I'll tell you what, right now, Cole, there's not enough room up there for both of them.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole. I'm all in favor of freedom of expression, whether I agree with what they're saying or not. This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
These superstars have been going. Whoever loses this fight's gonna have a long fall in their immediate future. Oh my God! They're tearing each other apart up there.
I wonder how JBL's going to try to cheat his way to victory here tonight, Taz.
You're out of line, Cole. And you probably don't want to slander a guy who's got as many lawyers as JBL's got either.
It's not slander if it's true, Taz. And if JBL wants to make an issue of it, I'm sure I can come up with plenty of evidence to support what I say.
This is one heck of a match so far.
It sure is, Taz. What do you think the highlight has been so far?
Well, that'll probably come.
Got your boy in the boat. I gotta want you in my about to take me off with this. God.
He's done it! He's done it! He's going to the Royal Rumble!
Oh, looks like we got a sore loser here. Holy backfire, Cole.
Oh my! If he can do that to 29 other superstars at the Royal Rumble, he's going on to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight title.
Well, we'll find out if he's got what it takes this Sunday.
Red eyes, just keep my heart beating, your secret safe with me. Just drive a broken our mirror so our past won't look so tempting. I never thought it'd feel this good to quit. Failure tastes so sweet. I'm not afraid anymore. Forgive me. Swing here. I'll hang from this rope just at least until they found me. Stay close, dear. The note on the floor says I wish that you were here. I never thought it'd feel this good to quit. Failure tastes so sweet. I'm not afraid anymore. Forgive
Mr. Kennedy!
I turn up the trouble till it gets real loud. I feel so much better than we're already. Let's make a mind, 'cause I know that I can. Gonna see how much I can quit today, yeah. Gonna serve to feel like it just won't quit. Can't get used to my love and your nose in it. Step a little closer, close to my fire. Troubles my drug takes me higher and higher. Turn up the music, light up the crowd. Turn up the gas.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy! Kennedy!
Para toda mi gente mexicana.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Mexico, weighing in at 195 pounds, Super Crazy.
You ain't never heard nothing like this. Take a look around, my man. I help build this. You trying to kill my spirit. I like this con eso. Twin pistolero, keep the road on the hueso.
He countered that and made it look easy. No matter how many times I see it, I never get over the size or the big show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. That's a whole lot of superstars.
Oh, he's big, all right, JR. He can't even go to the beach anymore because Greenpeace keeps trying to tow him back into the ocean.
You better hope that the Big Show doesn't hear you saying that, King. I'm not so sure he'd be as amused by your sense of humor as you seem to be. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, he's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
There's the reversal.
Boy, Booker T will tell you how great he is until your dadgum ears fall off. But quite frankly, I'd rather see him put up or shut up.
What are you talking about, JR? Oh, man! That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on. He's a slippery devil.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. What a counter!
That's one fewer superstar in this match. When I look at what Shelton Benjamin has become, it turns my Sooner stomach like burnt orange. I can't believe a bright young kid with his potential has let his success go straight to his head like this.
I think you're just jealous, JR. Why can't you give Shelton the credit he deserves?
I give him all the credit in the world,
He's
King.
making money.
He's helped the tag team title. He's practically spent more time. No! How can a referee allow something like that? Come on, JR. You know, these fans love confidence in their superstars. And that's just what they're seeing from him here tonight.
Well, we can do this until the cows come home. But that's not going to win him the match.
Okay, fuck
Listen
off.
to the crowd, JR.
Fuck off.
That's it. He's out of the ring. And
Fuck all with that shit.
this time!
He's a slippery devil.
Boy, I tell you, JR, this Ken Kennedy is the total package. I wish we could get him to jump to Raw.
No, thank you, King. I don't think I'd be capable of putting up with his arrogant attitude every week.
Okay, so we'll trade you for him. Sounds like a fair deal to me. Boy, if there's ever been a better role model for our younger WWE fans than Booker T, I couldn't tell you who it could be.
You can't be serious, King. Booker T's a man who runs his mouth and then runs away when someone looks to shut it up for him. He's a coward and a bully who will take any shortcut he can to advance his career and to hell with everybody else.
Jeez, JR, don't hold anything back. Why don't you tell us how you really feel? So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match would be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR, keep your words soft and sweet because you may have to eat them later. Oh, boy, these fans have got something on their mind. It's like he read his opponent's mind. Man, JR, when I think about the kind of career Shelton Benjamin's already had, I can't think of many other superstars who have become bigger successes in such a short time.
Or bigger jackasses. Benjamin's accomplishments are indisputable, but that arrogant attitude of his is just as much a part of his character as his title reigns. Is that? Yeah, that's an elimination!
He reversed it. Hey, how does it feel to embarrass yourself in front of millions of fans?
Oh, would you stop it, King? He's giving it his best shot here.
What a reversal. His opponent telegraphed up and over and out. Eliminated.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR. And I don't think we'd have it any other way.
He countered that and made it look easy.
You think you know me?
And there's the elimination. A textbook reversal there. He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant, especially if you let your opponent catch his breath. He's going up, JR. This could be big.
That went nowhere.
I can't believe he countered that one. It looks like they've slowed the match down a little. I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anyway. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either. He's not going to get caught with that one. His opponent's down, and now he's sharing a piece of his mind.
He's going to have to eat those words by the end of this match, JR. What a counter! gotta say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the fine... And there's a little something for the crowd. The best superstars never ignore their fame.
The best superstars also finish off their opponents instead of giving them time to recover. I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes with the price of admission.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
I'm that bad.
Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's
Oh
going to
my,
win
are you
this.
serious? Dude, you fucking jinxed it.
This match
Oh
is
my
going
god.
in for that superstar.
Oh my god, this fuck.
Big train rolling down the line makes me lonely. Sometimes I wish to ride away. Sometimes I want to ride away.
Mr.
Ain't no stopping me.
What a counter! I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick. I'd be a lot more impressed by Ken Kennedy if I didn't think he was such a pompous ass.
Hey, when you're as great as Mr. Kennedy, it's hard to be humble, JR. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
Well, this isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR?
God, he's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest, and as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match! Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. There's the reversal! His opponent telegraphed that one. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. probably seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
He countered that and made it look easy. You're not going to get him with that one.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King?
Look at that. No fear whatsoever. What an
He's
amazing
thrown right
superstar.
thing.
Be that as it may, this isn't the sort of thing that wins matches, King. He's a slippery devil.
I'm so happy that we have a superstar like Edge on the Raw roster. Someone who sets goals for himself and doesn't let anything stop him from reaching them. He's a great role model for young fans.
Oh, he's a terrific role model, all right. Edge is a real humanitarian. A guy who would just as soon sell you out as look at you.
What are you talking about, JR? That's just a nasty rumor spread by people who wanted to be in Edge's league but couldn't keep up with him.
Come on. You've watched Edge as much as I have. And you've seen the things he's pulled. Talk about...
Oh, no! I don't like the looks of this!
He's got the fans behind him, King, and his opponent had better watch out.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a truth. That's it. The match is over for that particular superstar.
Boy, if there's ever been a better role model for our younger WWE fans than Booker T, I couldn't tell you who it could be.
You can't be serious, King. He's a man who runs his mouth and then runs away when someone looks to shut it up for him. He's a coward and a bully who will take any shortcut he can to advance his career and to hell with everybody else.
Jeez, JR, don't hold anything back. Why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way.
What a reversal.
He saw that one coming. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
Watch out! He reversed it!
He's got his opponent by the throat. This could be it.
Yes! The showstopper! Can you even imagine being slammed from that high in the air, JR? Oh, man. You might as well call the match right now, JR.
My God! What uncanny power! And after that move, King, you might be right.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting.
A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? That went nowhere. I've been one of Matt Hardy's biggest supporters since the early days of his career. And it's great to see him in action here tonight.
Yeah, ever since he went to SmackDown, we haven't seen much of Matt Hardy. And you don't hear me complaining.
No matter how many times I see him, I never get over the size of the Big Show. 7 feet tall, 500 pounds. That's a whole lot of superstar right there.
Oh, he's big all right, JR. He can't even go to the beach anymore because Greenpeace keeps trying to tow him back into the ocean.
You better hope that the Big Show doesn't hear you saying that, King. I'm not so sure he'd be as amused by your sense of humor as you seem to be. Excellent counter. What ring presence?
This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King here tonight. He must have gotten up on the wrong side of somebody else's bed this morning.
That's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
Oh, man, that's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would ask. He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
Oh, boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, King, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk.
It looks like he's helping his opponent do a little family planning here, JR.
Well, that's one way to do it, King. I don't think we're going to be seeing any youngins in this superstar's immediate future.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down the field or slapping a puck into a net. I think he's going for the throat here, JR. Literally.
A huge choke slam. There's no question why he calls it the showstopper. He's not going to get caught with that one.
Boy, Kid Kennedy's fans are getting a real treat here tonight, JR.
Yeah, I don't think either one of them could be any happier.
Look at that! He's busted wide open! This is great!
I don't know what's so great about watching a human being brutalized like this.
Come on, JR. You know this isn't ballet.
It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight. And who can blame them? They're certainly not getting much from Edge.
That's not true, JR. I'm sure this arena is just full of Edgeheads tonight. You might not hear them cheering, but that's probably because they're in awe of the fact that they're Wow, what a shot! He's been busted wide open! That's gonna need stitches for sure.
Stitches hell, that might mean the end of this match. He's risking serious injury by continuing to compete.
There's no rewards without risk, JR. And these are WWE superstars. They're not gonna stop the match just because of a little blood.
This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
Wow! Listen to these fans, JR!
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. Talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be friendly. And I love it. Say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and listen to you drool over the deepest.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing the pitcher of ice water out here with me next time.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat. This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
He countered that one perfectly.
I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant, the spirit may be willing, but the flesh is weak. I don't think any human being could keep this up for long in that condition.
He reversed it.
Boy, what a match. Look out! This hideous freak of nature is executing his finishing move.
Yeah, and he's executing his opponent at the same time. That's got to be all she wrote.
We don't get many chances to see the United Kingdom's Paul Burchill in action, and that's a damn shame. I find him to be an incredibly entertaining superstar.
Yeah, and I just want to take this chance to congratulate SmackDown for signing the only pirate superstar in history. Teddy Long must be so proud.
A textbook reversal there.
Oh my gosh, what's this?
A backflip Urangi slam. Now there's a signature move you don't see every day. I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
Here comes this finishing maneuver, and like the man, this is going to be ugly.
Not half as ugly as the guy performing it, JR. You've got to give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow and clumsy, but at least he's not very bright.
Oh, you're a scream, King. I'd love to see you try to say that to the Big Show's face.
If I could figure out a way to say it using only one-syllable words, I'd do it,
How
JR.
that fucking...
That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Alright, I'll be back.